Scene 1. At Rise, Lewis is sitting on a bench, jacket thrown over his head, holding a guitar. He reaches a shaky hand out to Starr, walking by, lost in her phone.
Excuse me, miss. You got any change?
Sorry, I don't.
You look like you have changed. Stop,
or you'll miss something.
Lewis uncovers his head.
Hey, Starr.
Lewis? Hey, wow, it's been a minute. You surprised me.
They hug.
Thought I'd say hi the Lewis way.
You're still as random as I remember. Can't you just say hi like normal people, huh?
What's normal anyway? Normal's boring. How's life treating you?
I'm good. Life's not too bad at the moment. Are you living here?
Like, right here? No. I'm busking.
Shows off guitar.
Putting on a show for my adoring fans, the squirrels. And no complaints. Life's good.
That's good.
I'm surprised to see you around here. I thought you were in Cali. At least that's what your Facebook says.
People lie on Facebook.
I see. Hiding out here?
No, I do live here, but just out here for a few days.
Man, it's been, 10 years?
Yeah, a little more. I haven't seen you since we graduated high school. So what have you been up to?
Oof. Not just this. I work part-time, but mostly I'm a full-time artist doing steady gigs with my band. You still at Harper?
Yeah, you Facebook stalk much?
Yeah, sometimes.
Mm.
I like to see what folks are up to. It's nice to check in. But sometimes I have to remind myself not to make comparisons. It's easy to feel like you're wasting your time sometimes, Seeing folks buying houses and starting families.
Yeah, but it's all about your path and whether you even want that. As long as you're doing what you love, that's what counts, right? Now, speaking of paths, I just got a promotion, and I didn't think I'd be making advertising a career when I started out, but it's several years later, and they still want me, so here I am.
That's great. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Hey, if you're free tonight, my band is playing at SOB's. You should drop by.
That's really great. And I would, but I am celebrating my mom's birthday tonight. My siblings and I had already made plans, but I hope it all goes well. Now, are Johnny Six and Ace still playing with you?
No. Six has a steady 9 to 5 and 2 kids.
Oh.
He only plays as a hobby now. And I don't know what Ace is up to. He skipped town a couple years after we graduated. He's off the grid. My new band has a totally different sound now. Some new and old school. Getting back to my roots.
Nice. Oh, well, hey, I gotta run, but it was good seeing you again. I'll look you up, look your stuff up when I get a chance.
You too. Thanks. Tell your mom a stranger said happy birthday.
You never met my mom?
I don't know if that she'd remember me.
Okay, will do. Well, later.
See you around.
Starr exits.
Or not.
Lewis strums his guitar and hums a tune as the lights fade. Scene 2. At Rise, a couple hours later, Starr enters Miriam's house.
Hey, anybody home?
Angela enters.
Hey, Angie, is Mama ready yet? I think we should be heading out soon. Where's Q?
He's not here yet, and Mama's still getting ready.
What is she doing?
She kicked me out of the room, says she's got to get all extra dolled up.
For who? We're just going to dinner, and it's not like we haven't seen her in her Sunday best before.
For herself. She should dress up. It's her 60th birthday. I think it's nice she's wearing her Sunday go-to meeting dress on a Friday night.
You're right. Sometimes I forget how old she is every year. Like, I'm always taking a year off in my mind. Now, you would never tell by looking at her, but I hope I look that good then. Man, 60 feels so far away.
You will, and it is far away. 30 whole years from you, even longer from me.
You talking about some even longer. You're only 3 years younger than me. Is she wearing that blue dress she got for the church's anniversary last month?
Might be. I did see it on her bed earlier.
Oh, she loves that dress. She texted me a picture that Sunday with the message, looking sharp, huh? She did look nice, but we have different opinions on what's sharp.
So we're going to be able to squeeze in a girls' day with you this time, or is this a work trip?
No, this is a real mini vacation. So I've been working hard these last few months on my job, and after getting that promotion I told you about, I said I deserve a break. So I told those folks my phone is on silent till I get back. And I tell you what, it's so nice to be back here away from all the craziness for just a little.
Coming to New York is you getting away from crazy? Things must be wild in California.
Not crazy, so much as busy. Like, aside from work, I've had my hands full with my foster dog, Chloe, and the kids that I mentor. The organization I work with is putting together a sleepaway event for the girls next month. Can you imagine a whole weekend with 15 to 20 teenagers? I'm nervously excited.
Teenagers?
You know, the age between 9 and 13 when they declare I'm not a baby anymore, but still need their parents for everything.
They're using my line. I tell mama that once a week. She likes to say, what does my baby need every time I call?
Well, you are the baby, and you're calling her for things you can probably do on your own.
That's besides the point. Everyone needs help with something sometimes, and mama just happens to be an expert on all things adulting.
Right. You know, she is good with a lot of stuff, though.
That woman can prepare your taxes, teach you how to sew a dress, and tell you exactly how many times the word love is in the Bible.
She sure can. You know, I definitely called her for advice on money management after I moved. I thought I had a handle on my spending until I realized that I didn't. It's 484, by the way.
What?
How many times the word love is in the Bible?
Now, why do you know that?
I looked it up. Her mama asked me a few weeks ago. She called to say the angels were keeping watch and the blessing was on the way for me.
She wasn't wrong, was she?
Nope. And that promotion came the next week.
So, who's keeping Chloe while you're away?
She's with another foster family.
You like having a dog?
Yeah, most times. Chloe's adorable. But when she's tearing up something she shouldn't, I'm just glad I'm fostering for now. I'm learning that sometimes you gotta leave cute things where you found them.
Yeah, I hear that. You think you would have learned your lesson after dealing with that dog last year?
Right, wait. We still talking about puppies?
Quentin enters hurriedly.
Sorry I'm late. Mama not fussing, is she?
No, she's actually the holdup for once. Now, what time did you make our reservations for? Did you get the flowers?
Flowers? I knew there was something I was forgetting.
Quentin, you had one job.
Technically, it was 2. I had to make reservations for dinner and get flowers.
The first isn't even a job. Your best friend is the head chef. You just text him we're coming and voila, we're set.
Yeah, about that.
What?
They're booked up for a private party. So I've been working on getting another place. That's why I forgot the flowers.
So what's plan B? And please don't say someplace generic like Applebee's or Red Lobster. We can do so much better in New York.
Which one is it?
Red Lobster. But lobster is fancy, right? And those Cheddar Bay biscuits are live. Come on.
Are all my children here?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Because I don't want to make my grand entrance twice.
We're going to have to pick up flowers on the way now or after we get there.
My, oh my. You won't believe your eyes. Today's mother Miriam is 60 fly.
I'll Google flower shops in the...
Quentin stops mid-sentence as Miriam enters, wearing makeup, a sexy red dress, and heels. She saunters over to her children, turns dramatically, and strikes a pose. They are stunned.
So what do you think?
Where are you going dressed like that?
Like what?
That is not one of your Sunday dresses.
Angela circles Miriam, taking in her whole look.
And look at this hair, those shoes, ooh, and this bead.
Where did you learn how to do a cat eye? That line is so sharp it could cut a knife.
I know a thing or two about makeup. And what I don't know, they've got tutorials for online.
Mama, you look...
What? Sexy?
No. That word and my mom don't go together.
And why not? They went together when your father first saw me, rest his soul.
Ma, Daddy not dead. His soul not resting.
His soul can't rest because he's thinking on how he lost all of this. Now, what do you kids have planned for my birthday?
We were going to dinner and then...
Hey, dinner? I want to do something fun to celebrate entering a new decade. And since that decade isn't 80, I don't want no quiet restaurant. I want to dance. Don't they say 60 is the new 40? Well, I'm 60 and I look 45. Look at Angela Bassett.
You not Angela Bassett? I mean that in the kindest way possible. This woman right here is...
This woman right here is your mother. More than that. And the way y'all are reacting is exactly why I dressed up tonight. When you look at me, what do you see?
Right now or normally?
I see my beautiful mama.
Exactly.
I didn't finish.
You don't have to. I woke up today, looked in the mirror, and said, I am fabulous. 59 came and went without much to do, and I decided it's out with the old and in with the new this year.
Okay, I hear that.
Let me tell you what I dreamt this morning.
You're the only person I know that remembers all your dreams. Let me guess. You dreamed you turned into Angela Bassett.
Nope. I dreamed I was in a greenhouse and I hugged this big, beautiful plant that hugged me back and wouldn't let go. And when I said I had to leave.
You didn't tell him you had to leave.
Let her finish.
Thank you, baby. He turned into a beautiful man and asked, please, won't you stay? Too bad I woke up then, but I knew when I opened my eyes, I didn't want a quiet birthday.
So you dressed up for a dream tree man?
No, silly. The tree man represents life and the beautiful surprises it gives you when you embrace it. I'm aware people see me one of a few ways. Mother, ex-wife, the nice quiet lady that teaches Sunday school. Unassuming. But I am more than that. I'm still the vivacious, lively Miriam I was before I began collecting titles. And it's time to start reconnecting with her again.
That's great, Mama. Does this mean we can start calling you Miriam?
Mom will do just fine, thank you. So, aside from dinner at a chic hole in the wall, what you think I've never heard of before? What else were your brilliant minds cooking up? I want to show off more of this dress than just waist up at a table.
About dinner, there's good news and there's bad news.
Good news is We're not going to the hole in the wall. Bad news is because it was booked.
Well, good. Good. Then we can switch it up.
I was going to make reservations at Red Lobster.
Well, okay. How about we scrap dinner altogether? Where would you go for your birthday?
I'd tell you, but I don't want you blowing up my spot.
You got a spot?
I got several spots.
Well, let's go to one of them.
An old friend's band is playing at a place called SOBs tonight over on Houston.
Wait. That? SOB?
Oh, Louis?
What? No, that spot? I used to go there with your dad when it first opened. Now that SOB, I went with, well, I won't speak ill of the. Oh, I am thankful he gave me these beautiful children, though. He wasn't easy to deal with, but we all have our moments. And some of us outshine others. When we used to go there, he would volunteer me if the band invited an audience member to sing. I was shy at first, but once the beat kicked in, I let loose, honey. And between his encouragement and the crowd's excitement, I had the time of my life. I even considered starting a band of my own once.
Whatever happened to that idea?
Well, none of you could sing. So SOBs then?
Long as you good with it.
If the band's playing something I can dance to, I'm all in.
We'll see.
We popping bottles to celebrate this new lease on life?
No, I didn't sign that lease.
I mean, hey, we're learning so many things about you tonight. I wasn't sure how far we were going down that rabbit hole.
Well, only far enough to go home after with sore knees from dancing. Y'all ready to go?
I thought so, but since you came out here looking fierce, I feel underdressed.
Nonsense, honey. You look fine enough to be my mom, Taraj. Now let's go.
All right. I'll get the door, ladies.
They gather their things and exit. Scene 3. The birthday crew arrives at SOBs. Louis is on stage tuning his guitar. He spots Starr.
Hey, Starr, you made it.
Hey, yes,
He
yes,
was
indeed.
talking about me, Mom. Hey, Louis. We had a change in plans, so we decided to move the celebration here. Everyone, this is Louis, an old classmate of mine. Louis, this is my sister Angela, brother Quentin, and my mom, Miriam.
Nice to meet you all.
You too. Excuse me a minute.
Quentin exits.
I hear it's someone's birthday today.
It sure is. You gonna play something I can dance to?
We got a little something for everybody. Depends on how you want to groove.
All right. Well, if you play Donna Summer and you need someone on vocals, you let me know.
Okay. We've been known to deviate from the set list. I'll see what we can do.
Sounds good to me.
Great. Mom, let's float our way over to the bar for something to drink. You'll want to be hydrated for your solo later.
I'll catch you in a bit.
Okay.
Angela and Miriam lead Louis and Starr.
You don't have to work Donna Summer into your set, you know.
It might be fun. It'll definitely be a switch up for the guys, but my mom loves listening to her, so I have a couple tracks in my arsenal.
Bet. Now, are you still doing that alternative rock stuff?
No. That pretty much left with my old band. We play a lot based on the mood of the venue, but also mix some new with the familiar to keep them engaged. Most folks don't realize how much they're conditioned to stick with the same thing and never explore the possibilities of tuning into something different.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to tuning into your guys' new sound.
Me too. How long do you say you were here for? Maybe we could catch up over lunch or something.
I'll be here for a few more days. I can't promise anything. My family's got first dibs on my time, but I'll hit you up if I get a moment free.
Okay. Well, I should get back. We're about to start our second set. Shoot me your number in the in Messenger.
Will do.
Louis goes back to the stage.
Good evening again, folks. For those just joining us, I'm Louis Serrano, and this is my band, Rosas Moradas, or Purple Roses. Want to shout out my friend Starr and her fam who came through tonight and wish happy birthday to her mom, Miriam. The first song of this set is an original. Part of it will be in Spanish, so I'll give the translation for my English speakers in the house tonight, which is most of you. It's called Difícil decir adiós, or hard to say goodbye. And the first part roughly translates to, it's hard to say goodbye, although I'll sing it many times in this song. Es difícil despedirse, aunque la cantaré muchas veces en esta canción. Singing makes it sweeter, like I never left her. Maybe she'll come back home.
Angela approaches Starr.
That song about you.
The one he's singing right now? How'd you figure that?
I saw the way he was looking at you. Maybe she'll come back home.
When did he have time to write a song for me? I only bumped into him a few hours ago on my way to the house.
Sounds like enough time to me. You gonna see him before you go?
I don't know. I'm seeing him now, right? I don't know what time I've had since I'm going to be spending most of my time with you guys, and it's Girls' Day, remember? So speaking of which, Mama looks like she's getting pretty friendly with that bartender. He's just pouring her seltzers, right?
Yeah. Hey, if you decide to steal moments for Loverboy, I won't be mad.
Okay. Hey, where did Q run off to?
I don't know.
Miriam approaches as Quentin also returns with a bouquet of flowers and a card.
Hey, perfect timing. We're all met.
He presents the card and flowers.
Happy birthday, Mom, from all of us.
Oh, tulips, my favorite. Thank you, babies. Now, this is the way to spend my birthday.
You knew her favorite flowers?
Yeah, don't you?
Of course. I was surprised you did, is all.
Yeah, I remember things most times.
Starr, baby. I mean, this is a sweet song your friend's playing, but I can't shake what my mama gave me to it.
Let's leave the shaking to that cutie over there.
Boy, hush up. Spin me around. You can dance over there later. Thank you all for indulging me. This is much better than dinner at Red Lobster.
No indulgence necessary. We love celebrating you.
Louis ends the song as the crowd cheers.
I hope you guys like that one. It's one of our new pieces. All right, up next, we've got a wild card. Anyone out there know Donna Summer?
Oh, I do. I know hot stuff.
I think I see you right there. Everyone give it up for the birthday girl, Miriam.
Oh, come on, girls. Y'all can back me up.
I thought you said we couldn't sing.
You'll be fine. Music will drown out most of your off notes.
What about me?
Baby, you know mama loves you. You just hold my flowers. Cheer a song.
I can hit a few notes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Okay.
To
Yep, we'll get
you.
you in the next round. Here we come.
Miriam hands the flowers to Quentin and the ladies take the stage.
Ooh, now this takes me back. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I want some hot stuff, baby, tonight. I need some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Looking for some hot stuff, gonna have some love tonight.
End of play. Okay. Okay, guys, so let's go into our talk back. Thank you guys so much for attending 60 Ply by our amazing playwright, Lori Sinclair Minor. If we can just give everyone that participated a great round of applause. Turn your mics on, because I know that actors don't get those claps right now, and they need to hear those claps.
That was so fun. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was great.
Lori, I have to go, but it was fabulous. I enjoyed it so much. Hey, CKelly.
Hi.
Tina.
Oh, y'all were great. Wonderful. Hey, Virginia.
Tina.
I'm going to stay. I'm going to run because I got another thing I got to do. But it was
Yes,
wonderful.
beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me. It was a
You're
thrill.
welcome.
I
That's
loved
Tina
it.
for break, y'all. That's awesomeness right there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Go right into it. So our first prompt is, what are some words, phrases, or images that are with you after seeing this work? If you don't feel like speaking aloud, feel free to put your answers in the chat box, which you guys have already been doing.
Well, I like the mama's role, C. Kelly, Wright. Fabulous, fabulous portrayal. But I like the writing also. I like the personality of the character. You know, she's entering a new decade, and it's like she has found her voice, found herself, and she's ready to explode. That's what I got from the character. Yeah.
Amen.
I just like the fact that as the matriarch of the family, that she really shows you that life doesn't end at a certain point, and made me reevaluate like how I see my own mother. I think she runs and rips sometimes too much, but it helped check my perspective of what I think with my own mom and being able to support this for her as well. So I thought that was really a beautiful sentiment to take from this.
Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot one thing. Cast, introduce yourselves.
C. Kelly, Wright, Miriam, Mom.
Chanel, Bragg, Starr.
Hi, everybody. Oh, go, Alicia.
Hi, my name is Alicia Thomas, and I was Angela.
What's up, everybody? I'm Marc ReignMarc, and I was Lewis.
Hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Marcus Jordan, and I was Quentin.
Great. Sorry, y'all. Okay, yeah, so any other words, phrases?
Yeah. I'd like to say I think it was a very relevant storyline. I remember years ago when my mother turned 40, and my whole thought was that I needed to throw her a surprise party because like she was gonna probably die soon because she was like getting so old at 40. But that was a while back when 40 seemed so old to me as a 20-year-old. Like that was a lifetime. And as I'm watching this now, today, 60s and 50s really are the new 20s, 30s, 40s. I'm not going to say my age, but I feel every bit of my 20s. You know, I don't feel or behave the way stereotypically 50 and 60-year-olds behave. And so I think in that way, this was a very relevant piece. It looks exactly how things are today. And I like what Starr Chanel said about how it makes her view her mother differently. I don't have my mother anymore, but it makes me view others differently and myself differently. And it kind of made me see why I don't feel so antiquated. I feel young and fresh, and that's really okay. So I think that's a good message to deliver.
Well, I just thought there was like a love thing going on
There
there.
definitely is potential for that there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
But it was like, this is my mom's birthday party. Like this is why I'm here. Yeah. But also, I see you over there.
It was a great read from the both of them, Chanel and Lewis character. Sorry. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Hi, Mickey.
This is Miss Nikki. This is Miss Nikki Grant.
And your name is CK.
Hi, I love you.
Hi. Thank you very much. I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yours.
Indeed. Yes. Seeing your face.
I want to thank you, Miss Lori.
Thank you.
I'm a little long-winded, so I don't know if I can do a phrase or a word, but there's something about the freshness of the kids, the dynamic that the daughter has gone off and they're talking about finances. Their mom knows all these things about accounting, and it's a beautiful depiction of a Black family. About many, like that describe many Black families. And it's just about joy while expressing like Blackness, which I think is super fresh, because I think a lot of times I just appreciate the joy. I won't go any further than that, but the joy in the family dynamic is so really beautiful.
Daryl Bell put in the chat, a family that loves together stays together, and mom's enjoying her life.
I think that the mother's book was very, it's like a leader to anybody who's pushing 60 or over 40 or over 50, that life is not over. You can still fly. Fly, yeah, you can still fly. 60 fly, yeah. So yeah, I get it now. All right, Lori.
Hey.
Okay, I would like to say something. And Lori, it was a pleasure.
Hi, Nathaniel. Thank
it was
you.
a pleasure actually attending this reading, and I'm going to give a short comment that I need to run out because something just came up I have to sort of deal with right now. But I thought it was a very, very engaging reading. The exploration of it was very, very good. There was humor in the drama. There was conflict. All of that dramatic stuff that you really need was all there, and I think it worked very, very well. And I need to run. So good luck with everyone, and good night to everyone.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to go into our next prompt, which is, what were you fulfilled from? So what happened in this play that, made your heart burst?
For me, it was just seeing the mama feeling herself so hard. I just think it's so beautiful to have a beautiful Black woman of a certain age feeling herself and knowing just how beautiful she is and being unapologetic about it. That is what made my heart burst.
Agreed. I also like that the daughters were super with it. They were like, yes, mom, feel yourself, which is the energy we all need to be bringing. So that, yeah.
That made my heart burst too. Like just having kids who are still there for a birthday, like who are still coming and supporting you and not even knowing you, like as the full, the whole knowing the title and someone who really nailed the title. And it's like, oh, there's a woman behind that that modesty. It's that's really nice. That's really nice. I would be that daughter.
Kari says that the feeling of possible romance between Starr and Lewis was very exciting for them.
Me too.
But I was also into like Starr being like, okay, but it's mom's time though.
But like if they did end up together, then he's already met the mom and the whole family.
Yeah.
Awkward moment, but like cool, right?
Yeah. Also, him calling out the mom when he started his second set for the happy birthday, that was extremely sweet and just like a nice community moment.
Yeah.
The sun coming through with the flowers after all. Saving the day.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, no, I love the daughters, but that son is written also just extremely sweet and loving. And I actually personally, I mean, if it is a 2-hour show, there'll be some stuff because that's the formula, right?
Mhm.
But I love this in short form, and I love that there's not stuff because there just can't always be stuff all the time. And somebody, please, somebody, at least in my fantasy life, can somebody please be free of some of that sometimes? So, you know what I mean? In fantasy,
Yeah.
we can't really. So, to me, that was just extraordinary. There's just a personal thing going on, but there's no like there's none of that stuff. It's just not right here, right now. Clearly, everybody knows life there is somewhere, but we haven't opened that door, and we could actually open up several doors without getting to that space. And to me, that meant everything, and nobody needed any real special handling in this family, and I like that too. So that it just a nice moment. I don't have to watch it like this or like this. Either one. So that's I like that.
Can I piggyback on that for a second? So what we call it, at least in my theater circle, is trauma porn. And I'm not interested in engaging in seeing our stories told anymore through that lens. Do I think that there is definitely a need to tell those stories in the right circumstances? Of course. However, though, we should be able to celebrate a simple but beautiful, deeply moving story about a mother coming into her own without it needing to have some big dramatic otherism to invade the space here. As people of color, I feel like it gets frustrating when it feels like all of our narrative has to be slavery or the civil rights movement or something else that's negative or broken home or whatever. My family actually looks exactly like this one. I'm one of 3. I am the oldest. My mom is beautiful and looks like she's 40. And we grew up in church. You know what I'm saying? So like this story was I identified with it. And all my friends I grew up with identify with this exact story. So it's not an uncommon story, but it's just one that's not told a lot. That's why I was so appreciative of your work, Lori.
Thank you.
Well said.
Very.
That's my daughter. No, she look like me too.
Hey, but you're gorgeous, so I'll take that.
Yes. Okay, see, take one.
So our third prompt, just any additional comments, questions, anything you've got for us.
I think this has legs, Lori. I don't know if you're interested in turning it into a screenplay, but I'd watch this in a minute.
Oh, thank you. You know, I was like for a second thinking about that today. I haven't given it serious thought yet, but yeah, I did have the thought today. So we'll see.
Yeah, this feels like a really heartwarming a little bit of a puff piece, not in a bad way. Does that make sense? Like something that's not like you said, making me sad or angry or reflect really on like Black history. It's just like, look at these Black people having fun and their family, right? And that's what I need sometimes. And I really know that Black people also need that.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yeah, this could be one of those pieces. Lori, you got range.
Thank you. And then this week I was like, you know what? We need some joy. And I decided actually when that play was done, so a few weeks ago, that I wanted to present something nice and happy and light. And I didn't realize in that moment how much we would need it now. Like I didn't know that, oh, we're gonna find out, about that ruling a few days ago, and like everybody's, up here. So yeah. I said, well, I'm glad that I decided to do this, because it is true that we do need to see ourselves just happy, just being sometime, just celebrating ourselves and celebrating life. Because, I mean, that's what I hope that we're all able to do in some way in our own lives. So, yeah. Kari, have we met? Is it Kari or Carrie?
Carrie.
Carrie. Have we met?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I'm Lori. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I put it in the chat, but I feel like this story of this family could be the start of a series of plays focused on this family, or like if there are friend characters that come into play, because I want to know like why the mother divorced the father, what their relationship is, the relationship between the father and the kids, Starr's like journey to move to the West Coast. Like I love these characters. I just want to know more about them.
Thank you.
And Carrie's my friend for Arizona.
Oh, yay! Awesome.
Together.
Nice.
A Netflix series? Okay.
I really think that. That's where my heart was this. I would watch it on Netflix any day.
All right.
It would fit right in with all of the new Black shows that Netflix just added, like Sister Sister and Moesha. Like it's that kind of family. I mean, those do have like race episodes and feminism episodes, but like it's mostly just the family existing.
Well, and Jackie Harry has reminded us that you can be sexy and beautiful in Sister Sister. She's slaying it. So I would totally watch an older woman be the main character, and maybe it's her dating life, or maybe it's, however she's navigating the world.
Yes.
All right, Lori, go get rich and sell it to Netflix.
Yes.
I would like the first rights of refusal.
Yes.
I would like to discuss, yes, because she's lit. She's lit. I love her. So thank you for allowing.
You're welcome. I'm so glad I got to work with you. I always said that like one day we're gonna play different things together, but one thing I would love is to like for you to be my mother in something one day, and then like what are the odds that you are my mother but in my play? Like how perfect.
See, if you live long enough, your children start writing,
yes,
directing, and producing, and then there's a whole new life. Hey, but pour something in when you get the chance, or they will not even remember your name. So let that be a lesson.
Listen.
So grateful.
So, any final questions, comments about this work that's been presented to us?
Yeah, I think now that I've had some time to mull over the first prompt, I think one of my favorite lines are, all my children here, because I'm not going to make my grand entrance twice. And I think I'm going to start saying that when I turn 60, my grandchildren. That was absolutely incredible. And it really framed the show. I also like the idea that this was like an interesting rom-com dynamic at the beginning between like two people who used to know each other. And then it just gets steamrolled by the mom. I also really liked the two other things I'll mention briefly. I think it was one of the daughters. I think it was Alice. Angela, who was asked like, well, what are the spots you hang out with? And she's like, I'm not telling you the spots. That was a really cute moment. It's a very real moment too. And then it was just a positive slice of life. I felt the same way after I watched the Band's Visit. It's like this musical about this like.
You are talking about the musical. Cool.
Yeah. And if for anyone who hasn't seen it, it's like the Arabian. I might be mixing this up. Like the Arabian police army band, like the orchestra band, gets lost in an Israeli town, and they just hang out, and it's just a really good time. And there's just, you know, they chat and they meet with old friends, and then they move on. They like won every Tony, and it's a play about nothing. It's just people getting along.
Coincidence, I was an intern on the Band's Visit.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Hi, Lori.
Hi. Hi, Virginia.
Yeah. I just wanted to say it was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. Everybody did a wonderful job. I don't have my glasses. See Kelly, right?
Yes.
Whatever you're doing, I want to see it. You are so hilarious.
Thank
love
you.
Your portrayal. Oh, and I just love the family dynamic and the balance between the daughters and I just one of the things that the how many times love is in the Bible. And then I spoke about her wearing her church clothes and everything, and then bam, here comes Mama. Hilarious. It's so wonderful. It's so wonderful that an unexpected thing that happens. And even like what's his name? Chris said the daughter's like, I'm not telling you my spots. You're not blowing up my spots. Where I go. And there could be more. It seemed like more of a relationship between the daughter and the guy singing in the club. And yeah, I mean there are things, and I do like just what it is. Like a short play is wonderful, but you could develop it into more, like for a series. You go into the next level, whatever, breaking down the lives of each character and their dynamics together and them separately. And then even the mom, when they were talking about SOBs, and she said, oh yeah, we used to hang out here. So it's like, it's not a bad, even though she did say something about the father not being there, but they did have a good time at one point hanging out together and stuff. So it's really great. I really, really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so glad I'm just driving in from New York to Pittsburgh. So I just got a half hour ago, so I barely made it. So that's why I was trying to switch from my phone to my iPad.
Oh yeah, I think you came in like
okay, I'm here. Yeah, so
yeah.
But yeah, so thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
The universe was looking out for you with those technical difficulties, Virginia.
Yes.
Yes.
Said,
oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I'm like, it was perfect for me. So that's what we were waiting on. Thank you so much, universe.
You know, I just piggybacking on what Virginia said, it just brought something back for me. So for many years, I worked in a church. I was a pastor's secretary. My kids were raised by a pastor's secretary, right? And an actress by night. But before I worked there, the pastor used to call my mother for things, research. She would then call me and ask me to look it up. I tell her, she tell him. Now, years later, I'm working for him, and he's like, maybe call your mom and see if she can look up some. And I'm like, I thought she was actually trying to learn about God. She was just calling me, asking me things to look up. To tell the pastor. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I'm like, I'm her research assistant. So I could see me calling her because I needed the answer, and she knew how to find it on Google faster than me.
All right.
It brought something back. Thank you.
Nice.
On that note, I think that we can wrap up.
Yes, and so I want to say thank you, everyone who came. Thank you for bearing with me through the technical difficulties. I appreciate you all, everyone who's on screen and those who are off screen and still in the room. This I know that I needed this. I don't know about any of y'all. I know I needed it, and I wanted to share with everyone else because we needed this joy, we needed this love and everything. And thank you, actors, those of you that are here, and also a couple of the guys had to run. It was a pleasure working with you all, and like Chanel, I have not seen since 2015 when I met her when I was on tour, and I went to see one of her shows because our sound guy was friends with the director, and we stayed in touch, all this time over Facebook. And so being in this time now is hard in a lot of ways, but it's also forcing us and allowing us to be able to reconnect with people that we wouldn't otherwise, be in touch with. So that's been wonderful. But yeah, so thank you everybody. I love you all, and subscribe to. Did you subscribe? Follow Major Minor Productions on Eventbrite, and you will know when the next one is. I'll keep you posted. But yeah, thank you. I don't think I have anything else to say. Love you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Easy love, all my Arizona peeps. Thank you for coming. Bye.